Puerto Rico is an amazing place to go. The people are amazingly hospitable. The culture is extremely unique.
It was one of those courses that I would probably never have the ability to take again.
To be able to come back and say, hey, I learned about robot law in Puerto Rico.
It's robot law, which, like internet law in the early 90s, is an emerging field of law.
We focused more on policy in that class than any of my other classes, and you really learned to think about how the law should be as opposed to how the law is.
Puerto Rico is about the dramatics of the courtroom. It's about artistic expression, how it intersects with American law and American Constitution, but as well as with Canadian Constitution.
Taking a class with Professor Backhouse was awesome, especially in Puerto Rico. Having the opportunity to do such a heavy course, but in that context, it was a really big contrast between the surroundings and the content, but I think that was really great about the course.
It wasn't difficult to balance the social with the work at all because you know what you're there for. You're there to study and you're there to learn about Puerto Rican culture as well as do the work.
Our motto was work hard, play hard. The work didn't really seem like work and it was really interesting and very seminar based, so it was quite easy to do both your work and enjoy yourself.
It's a really nice mix of beach and teach.
It was extremely interesting to have the cultural dialogue between Canadian and Puerto Rican law students.
The Puerto Rican students were amazing hosts. They took us dancing, for food. You only had to express a desire to go do something and they would be happy to take you to do it.
I have a shirt from one of the people on the trip. He literally gave me the shirt off his back.
There was so much to do in Puerto Rico. Caves, mountains, beaches, rainforests.
Having the opportunity to show my country to these other students was simply great.
San Juan is such a beautiful city and there's artwork everywhere. The street art scene is very alive.
The University of Puerto Rico campus is gorgeous, and what I liked most about it was how open everything was to the elements. That's not something we're used to here in Canada.
The pride that Puerto Ricans have in San Juan, which is amazing, and I just fell in love with it while I was there.
We got there and there's palm trees everywhere. And it was so warm and so beautiful.
Being in a tropical destination when it's January in Ottawa, it's a pretty good setting to study in.
Every day we'd sit on the beach, do our readings. That's where the majority of our schoolwork was completed.
Brian-Dixon Library, beach.
If you're open to being at the cutting edge of law and whatever you want it to be, take these courses.
Everybody take this exchange. It was fantastic.
It was such an incredible experience, and I think everyone should try if they have the opportunity to take this class. It was so great.